I have some time before jiu-jitsu, so I'm banging out a couple of videos that I've been meaning to get done. Shit, what was I gonna talk about now? Oh yeah. I think one of the things I mentioned before is there's a lot of inputs. You probably listen to your podcast, you probably listen to your audiobooks, you're reading books, you're reading blog posts, all these things. And it tends to become more inputs than outputs. That is, you're taking in so much that there's no opportunity to actually put it into action. And so I found a couple ways to sort of combat that a little bit. One, you kind of have to be a little bit more realistic about how many things you listen to and try and prioritize that. Unfortunately, that means that I've had to get rid of things like the Martyr Made podcast on my phone, Aubrey Marcus podcast on my phone, and just focus on stuff that kind of stuff that I'm into like right now and that I can apply right now. Next thing is some stuff you just can't do on the go. Like there are some books that I've listened to that I need to sit down. I can't do it while I'm at the gym. I can't listen to it while I'm doing the dishes. Like I can't, there's just too much coming in and I can't take note of all of it. So if you're going to do that, I suppose, just make sure there's something handy. Like if you're driving, make sure you have a pad of paper and you can pull over. If you're at the gym, make sure you have a pad of paper in your pocket or something like that. Just have something handy so you can at least jot things down, because otherwise chances are another insight will replace the previous great insight, and then one follows the next, and then you lose like 80% of the material. So I think the first best thing you can do is just start recording it in some way. I use Penzu, for example, PENZ or ZU.com, and I've found that just having sort of a daily journal that it's kind of like Evernote, but it's just more specific to journaling. There's tagging, there's it's highly searchable, etc., and I can reference stuff. Very easily search and reference stuff from previous days and weeks and months and such. And then what I find is helpful is I can then sort of every Sunday, I will spend about an hour reviewing everything that happened during the week, everything that I recorded during the week, everything that I may have learned during the week. And then I can start queuing stuff up for action. So I'll take, certain notes from Penzu and start putting them on I've got like a daily board in Trello. It's just sort of daily tasks, and so I'll put them in and I've got it set up with a sort of a Scrum system. I'll start putting them in product backlog or sprint planning in order of priority, so then at least it does not get lost, and I've taken, I've sat on something for a week and I've decided, okay, this is important enough that now I'm going to put it on my Trello board. And then I've got like another maybe week or so where I can again sort of decide, is it important enough that I actually want to do something about it? But at least then it doesn't sort of fall through the cracks. I don't forget it. And I actually get an opportunity to take one of those inputs and make it an output. So, curious to hear how you tackle that if you find yourself in the same issue. I hope it's of some help. Have a good day, guys.